We begin with a group of city workers in Greensboro making demands of city leaders. They showed up to the city council meeting tonight with a list of concerns.
Council members addressed them as well as other city issues like the recent uptick in crime. WFMY News 2's Grace Holland was at tonight's meeting. She joins us with a closer look at what happened.
About a dozen city workers gathered before the meeting calling for higher pay and voicing concerns about staffing shortages and recruiting. Over the summer, the city approved a new salary plan called a STEP plan. The plan pays workers the same rate based on their roles and replaced annual raises or cost of living increases employees get. These city workers say the STEP plan is an improvement, but say it's not fairly raising pay for those who've been with the city for a long period of time.
I only asked them with the years of service STEP plans to make those adjustments for those guys to be here for some time, so there'll be a little bit of to be a little bit different from those guys who've been or new and coming in the door.
Mayor Nancy Vaughn and other city leaders say they were surprised to hear some workers are not satisfied with the program and say they'll look to see if there's a way to address the concerns.
I think that we need to hear from the city managers and the department heads to figure out what happened between the vote and today's discussion.
The council meeting also came after a violent weekend in Greensboro, and Mayor Vaughn called on Chief Brian James to talk about crime in the city. Chief James says Greensboro is on track to meet or exceed last year's record of 63 homicides. He also says this year has already set a record of more than 1,500 firearms found by police, and he needs new ideas and more manpower to try to bring those numbers down.
And there's something happening early on in society, in our community, that causes people to pick up guns. And we've got to figure out something that we can do differently to try to solve this.
City Council voted to revisit police staffing concerns next month.